Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Cash Vault,
With Scott Justy.
and aka Scottiplier PopcultFan.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're back in the theater, as you can tell, after a little bit of a while. I
Yeah.
can't even remember the last film that we saw that we did review for. Do you know what it was?
A couple months ago.
Yeah, so quite a while. Maybe it was Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Maybe that was it. Anyways, so what are we here to see tonight?
We are here to see Red 1.
Red 1, that's right, the new Christmas Santa Claus film.
Which is funny because they're both wearing red.
Hey, right? We came to show our Santa spirit with our colors.
Yeah.
It's starring Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans.
And
That's
J.K.
pretty cool.
Simmons.
And J.K. Simmons. You know, the Spider-Man guy. You're fired. Anyways, I gotta love him for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're here early, as you can tell. Screen's not on yet. We'll get back to you after we see the movie with the review.
All right, guys. See you then.
Alright guys, so back now to the review. We just came out of the movie. So let's just get down to it. So for Red 1, I would have to say my overall rating I give this is definitely a 3 out of 4 stars. I thought it was pretty good. About 80-85% Rotten Tomatoes, so good B, solid B. I do probably, as for my recommendation, I would say, of course, if you like Christmas movies, maybe this is a one for you. If you also like action films, if you're a fan of like Chris Evans and Dwayne Johnson, then obviously this is probably the one to watch for the season. And who knew J.K. Simmons being Santa Claus? I mean, I never thought I'd one day see him playing the big red man himself.
Although not quite as big in this movie.
Yeah, and I kind of see why, Scott had told me earlier that this was not really a high-rated film, and why it was immediately kind of put on Prime streaming for free right now. But it's still in theaters, and because it's the season of, Christmas and all that. But I would personally still recommend it. I love Christmas movies. I love action movies. Dwayne Johnson's one of my favorite actors. So is Chris Evans and J.K. Simmons all combined. As well as some of the favorite scenes I liked from this movie. I'm not going to spoil anything. But, I mean, come on. The whole entire idea of the snow globes being like a whole entire magical, dark kind of like entity of the naughty. So I mean, that's cool. It's kind of like the curse in the film, if you think about it, that you gotta break. But anyway, that's all I gotta say on the movie. Absolutely loved it. Scenes were wonderful. It captured my heart. I mean, it was not just pure magic and wonder. It was like completely how the kid in the film describes it as cool. The kid's name is Dylan, after all, his character. So that's what I have to say. So Scott, what about you?
And yeah, I thought it was a very enjoyable film. I really enjoyed Chris Evans, especially. If you guys have seen the Knives Out movie, like Chris Evans' kind of portrayal of his character is a little bit like that from the Knives Out.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
I love that film, and I love his charisma, his humor. Easily my favorite aspect of this film, as well as this movie tries to be like a franchise film, even though we're not sure if it's going to get a sequel or not, but we'll see. But it's trying to be a franchise starter, and I'm not sure it works in that way to do that. But I like the world building, though, and I like the music. Can't get wrong with the Christmas music, right? I mean, I love Christmas music, so definitely a major plus for me. J.K. Simmons, I love him, and Dwayne Johnson. Whenever I see Dwayne Johnson, he's always using his usual action star kind of character that he's always playing in these kinds of movies, and that's basically what you get. Nothing new or different with his performance, but I still enjoy him. And overall, it was a very enjoyable film. I liked the story too. It was interesting. I like how they twinkle in a little bit of mythology within the North Pole lore, you could say, and I thought that was really fascinating. And if I had to give this one a grade, I'd probably give it the same grade as Sean, about a B. That'd be my grade for it. So, Sean, why don't you close off this holiday-themed video?
All right, thank you, Scottiplier, for all of that. And I definitely do have to agree. I did like how you dug into explaining like how this film comes into more concepts of like the mythology and the things around the whole North Pole kind of realm of the world, and how some mythological creatures were involved too. I mean, obviously they can talk like a talking polar bear, but anyway, it was still so enjoyable. So that's about it for the review. So don't forget, guys, to press that like button down there and comment below what your thoughts and reactions were to the film if you've seen it already or if you've seen it on Prime. You could have not gone to the theater to see it. So other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one. This will either be my last video for my channel, or I may have one or two more to complete Season 4's finale. And I'll do more live streams down the line. You'll see them posted on my channel as posts on the next releases. So I'll see you guys then.